going on, guys? Today we are here with our final X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This is a battle I had against Viper. I'm not sure how long ago this was. Yeah, he's using Deoxys Speed, but I'm not even going to be narrating this battle. I'm just going to talk about my experience with X and Y, my almost year of uploading to YouTube and streaming on Twitch. I just want to talk about a little things. This is going to be more rant styled. I haven't pre-thought of anything. I just feel like I need to talk about X and Y as a whole, what it's meant to me, and that sort of thing. Let's go ahead and get this started. But like I said, this isn't a regular narration. You guys can watch the battle for yourself and see what happens, but today I'm just mostly going to be talking for my experiences from X and Y. I started uploading and streaming to YouTube. I started uploading to YouTube back in December of last year. That's almost a year. We are going to be coming up in the year, and I don't know where to start really with this. I suppose I should start talking about my experience with X and Y. X and Y was a great game. The story was it wasn't as good as some of the past stories has been, but it was a fairly good story. X and Y, it had a lot of things to do. It was the first game that really brought about a lot of different things. Obviously, it was the first game to introduce Mega Evolutions. It was the first Pokemon game that also was in 3D and had 3D models instead of just sprites and that sort of thing. And it was a real way to actually get immersed in Pokemon and really just sit there and play for hours at a time. I remember when X and Y came out, me and a couple of friends had gone to the midnight release. We got the game, we went back to my friend's house. They played for about 2.5, maybe 3 hours, and I sat there and played for 4 or 5. And it wasn't because I wanted to beat the game as fast as possible. It wasn't because, I wanted to beat all my friends to the end and start getting competitive Pokemon. I was just having so much fun. I was so immersed in the game that I forgot how long I was playing. But it ended up being like around 4 a.m. and then I went home, woke up early the next day, and continued playing, and I ended up beating the game that day. I sat there and just played. It was one of the games that, one of the Pokemon games that I didn't get bored. I didn't, wow, I've had enough, I'm going to put this down for a little while. It wasn't any of that. X and Y was so immersive, like I said. It was the first game, at least for me, to really be immersed in Pokemon, and that was something cool to me. It was very, it was different, and I wanted to keep playing. And then I started, I was battling my friends, and they didn't know what competitive Pokemon was about. I had some experience. I at least knew EV training. I knew what IVs were. And I knew Nature's, obviously. And I started getting more and more into it, and I was like, a couple months after X and Y was released, I was like, well, hey, I'm pretty decent at battling. Why don't I upload to YouTube and see what people think? If I can help people out, then I'm gonna upload, and that's what it's gonna be. So I started doing that. I was uploading, and the response from people seemed to be pretty good. I don't know what just happened to the sound. I don't know if that went out for you guys or just for me. Okay. Well, if the sound went out, I will put something in there. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, yes. Uploading and seeing the response from people, and then I thought, hey, well, it's Christmas break. I don't really have anything better to do, so I was like, okay, I'll try streaming on Twitch. And the first time I streamed on Twitch, it was amazing. The interaction actually with people being there live was so cool and so different that it was really, really fun for me. A couple months went on, and eventually ended up meeting Duncan Knee Deep, and things were great. My channel was growing, and yeah, it was good. And then a couple of months later, I think a lot of people started to lose interest in X and Y. Started losing views, not only on my Twitch channel, but on my YouTube as well. So that's kind of how I knew that either, one, people weren't as interested in me, or two, people were just getting bored of X and Y. And I think it might be a combination of both. I don't know whether people lost interest in me or not. I don't care. I do this for fun. If people aren't having fun watching me, that's fine. You know, that's your opinion. If you aren't having fun watching me, then I don't want you to be wasting your time watching something that isn't fun to you. If, you know, you watch a video of mine and you say, wow, like, I don't know if I like this. I would appreciate it if you go in the comments and say, hey, like, I don't really like the way you're doing this. I don't like the way your narration is. I don't like the Pokemon that you use. I don't like that you really only do one tier, that sort of thing. I would like some constructive criticism back at me to see what I can improve on as a person, because I, you know, like I said on a couple of my recent live streams, there are milestones that I want to hit, not only as a YouTuber but as a Twitch streamer as well. I remember thinking back in February when people were still playing X and Y like crazy, and I just had so much growth within those couple of months. I thought that I was going to be at 5,000 subscribers at the end of the summer, and it was not like that at all. Obviously, I just hit 1,600 subscribers last night, actually. So it's a lot different than I think, and I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that's because people are losing interest in me. I don't know if it's X and Y. I don't know if it's a combination of those things. But hopefully Auras will be a little bit different for me, and a lot more people will show up to streams. A lot more people will start watching videos again. But I have a couple of different things planned for Auras that I didn't really do in X and Y. I will have, like I said, a set upload schedule where I will upload on those set days. I will be streaming pretty much every day when Auras comes out. And I have a couple of things. I think I'm going to do like Mix It Up Monday, which is going to consist of either a triple battle or a rotation battle on Mondays. Free for All Fridays, not only on my Twitch stream but on my YouTube as well. I might do. What was I gonna do? There was something else. I'll remember later. But that's sort of the gist of it. I have different things planned. I don't think I'm gonna upload my playthrough of Auras. I might stream it, but I don't think I'm gonna upload it. There's just no point, in my opinion. It's a lot of editing that I don't want to do. So after Auras is released, it might be a little while before I start uploading Wi-Fi battles and that sort of thing. I don't really care what battle is played next. I don't care if you guys have seen these battles. I just need something going in the background. But yeah, you know, like I said, X and Y has been a great game. It's really shown me a lot, not only as a YouTuber and streamer, but a competitive battler and a person as well. I feel like I have more confidence in myself after playing X and Y and seeing the responses that you guys have given me. And I feel like I am someone now. Obviously, I'm friends and or acquaintances with a lot of big names in the community. Hayden was the first big YouTuber that I battled. Before Duncan, before anyone, this was actually like back in December-ish is when I battled Hayden. I'm friends with Duncan, I'm friends with Shofu. I'm an acquaintance of Joey's, friends with Kyle Ken, friends of John Carlos, friends of Rakibs, friends of Koban or Monty456. You know, there's just so many people that I've met along the way, and it's been really good for me. I'm going to PAX South this upcoming January, actually, and I think it's going to be fun. There's a lot of people going to PAX South, so you guys can definitely expect some vlog footage and some battles from there. And I think it's going to be really fun going to PAX South. It's not going to be fun for me because I am unfortunately not going to be able to room with anyone like I was last year. Thankfully, at PAX East this past year, Kashif and Leo and Shizzy were glad enough to house me there. I did pay my share of the nights while I was staying there. But I was a stranger to them. They didn't know who I was, and they accepted me as one of their own. You know, I was their friend and their family, and that's one of the greatest things I think about being a part of the Pokemon community. Is that regardless of who you are, regardless of your race, your background, whatever, you're welcomed here. Sure, you see the disputes on Twitter. Sure, you see, those fights and the subtweets and that sort of thing. But behind all of that, you know, we're all friends. We treat each other like family. We're there for each other when need be. And I think that's something special that I've been lucky enough to experience. I'm not as close as I used to be with a lot of people. I hope to change that with Auras. I've kind of been wanting to do my own thing. But the sad part about YouTube is, unless you get really lucky with one of your videos going super crazy viral, you pretty much need help from other YouTubers. You have to collab, whether it's someone that's a lot larger than you, someone that's, you know, just a little bit larger than you, or someone that's around the same size as you is. If you want to get into YouTube, try and collab with someone that has, like, if you're just starting out, try and collab with someone that has 100 subs or 50 subs, and just work your way up. Share viewers back and forth between YouTubers and that sort of thing. It definitely helps out. If you remember Bulbasaurus the G, I had about 1,000 subscribers when he had 300. Now he's, the last I checked, he had a little over 5,000. And that's obviously way past me now. And that's all been a big part of Lumio Station. They've been helping him out really good. The guys at Lumios are really, really nice. Snappy's nice. He's such a nice guy. And Leo and everybody over there, they're super nice. But like I said, X and Y has been a good game. I think it's been an eventful experience. It's sad to see it go because X and Y was so good to me, not only as, you know, as a competitive battler, but as a YouTuber and streamer as well, because it's really helped me really get into competitive battling and really enjoy everything that's going on. And it's kind of sad to see it go. You know, it's gonna be, you know, my past. It's in my memories, and it always will be. You know, because this is where I'm starting from, and I'm moving on. It's sad, but it's true. I remember getting red version back when, you know, when I was really little. I got red version, and then I got blue, and then yellow, gold, and crystal, and silver, and I've played them all. And you know, it's crazy to see like how I can come from just a little kid that thought getting your Pokemon to level 100 was the best thing that you could do, to now being a somewhat, I would consider myself somewhat known YouTuber who does competitive battles and actually knows what he's doing with natures, IVs, typings, you know, EVs, and all that crazy stuff. It's really interesting to see how far, not, you know, that I've come as a person, and it's different. It's really different. And I want to thank all of you for staying with me and you know, being there for me while I've been trying to grow my channel, while I've been trying to become a better battler for you guys and upload more and more interesting battles for you. And I you know, I've said it a million times in the past, but without you guys, I would be nothing. That goes the same for every YouTuber, regardless of how large or small they are. We as content creators are nothing without you guys. And it's, you know, you might, if you ever go to a convention or something and see one of your favorite YouTubers, and, you know, you're really excited to see them, and you kind of fanboy or fangirl a little bit about it, you know, they should really be the ones fangirling or fanboying about you, because without them, without you guys, they would be nothing. We would be nothing. And it really is all you guys that makes us become who we are as content creators and as people and comedians or whatever, you know? You guys are the people that make us get there. And like I said, without you guys, we wouldn't be anything. So I just can't express my gratitude enough. You guys have been so great to me. And, you know, I really don't know how to repay you guys. Obviously, I'm doing a giveaway, but that doesn't make up for you know, all of the crazy things you guys have done for me. Coming to all my crazy live streams and watching all my stupid uploads and everything like that. You guys have really, you know, made this a very fun and enjoyable experience. And like I said, I can't thank you guys enough. For those of you that have stuck through this video this long, I know it's getting kind of long. I want to thank you for sticking with me through this. I really, I really want to reveal what I've been working on the last couple of weeks, but I just can't, unfortunately. It'll probably be about a week after Auras' release is probably when you guys will find out about it. It's when it will be uploaded and for you guys to see. And I really think you guys are going to enjoy it. It's different than the content that I normally upload. And I think you guys, like I said, are going to have a field day with it and watch it over and over again. And I hope that's the case. I have next week, I don't have any school at all, so I will be streaming a hell of a lot. Make sure you guys, if you have the time to just stop by and say hi, I would really appreciate it. A lot of you know that I am partnered on YouTube, but, you guys have helped me become partnered on YouTube, and it's really been experience. No, I don't make a whole lot of money. Actually, on YouTube, I can't say how much I've made. I've said it before on Twitch. But, yeah, it's not very much money at all. I've been partnered since February. So about 9 months now, almost 9 months. Well, almost. I think I got partnered like the 22nd, so almost 9 months. So, you guys have been great. It's less than $100 that I made within that time, just to show you guys how little money I make. But as you guys know, I've been trying to get partnered on Twitch. It's a very difficult thing to do. Basically, they want you to have 400 to 500 concurrent viewers every stream that you do have. Obviously, there are exceptions, and there are different things that navigate that. If you play a particular game that's maybe not as popular, and you get 100 to 200 viewers or whatever, if you have a large YouTube following or Twitter following, or if you have something in the works behind the scenes that you think is going to be huge or whatever. But I've sent in a couple applications and have been denied every time. So that's kind of unfortunate. I am going to keep going with it, content creation, not only on YouTube, but on Twitch as well, is, I feel like something that I want to do. I feel like it's something that I could do for the rest of my life because it's just so much fun. I enjoy making videos and editing them. I'm actually going to school right now for digital media production, which is essentially video editing, photo editing, and that sort of thing. And I really enjoy it, and I think it's something that I could do for the rest of my life. If you guys are willing to help me make that happen. So it's something that I really do think can be cool. I just hope that Auras will allow me to get that partnership on Twitch, and so that I can continue to do that. If I get partnered on Twitch, obviously there will be even more live streams than what there have been recently. I know it's been kind of rough with the streams. Well, not really this week, but the past couple of weeks. It's because I'm in school. I'm in college. There's a lot of stuff to do. It's not too difficult, but it's very time consuming. So I don't have a lot of free time to do what I normally would have been able to do last year while I was in high school still. But yeah, you guys have really made this an incredible experience for me. X and Y has made it so much fun. It's really opened up my eyes into the world of YouTube and Pokemon and the community and everything like that. So I can't thank you guys enough. I really don't know how to wrap this up. I feel like there are a couple of things that I wanted to talk about that I missed. If so, so be it. These were the last two battles, I guess, of X and Y. So it's kind of unfortunate, that it's all over. I've been in this Pokemon Center for about 8 months. I'm sure they're sick and tired of me loitering in here. But yeah, it's been great, and I like I said, I can't thank you guys enough. But I hope you guys all have a good morning, good evening, good night. Make sure you come to the Auras live stream. I will be doing a giveaway of Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, so make sure you're there for that. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.